His arrival signaled impending doom. His very presence was enough to intimidate even the bravest. Itself simply meant the end. And if you found yourself standing across the ring from Umaga, you were most certainly coming to the end of your own road. The younger brother of Rikishi, Umaga, was every bit the Samoan bulldozer that his nickname would suggest, mauling opponents with ease, relishing the chaos that he created. A menace to the entire roster, an unrepentant badass, Umaga tortured his prey with high-impact collisions before ultimately sealing their fate with his vaunted Samoan spike, a vicious move used today by Solo Sikoa.
Inside the ring, man, he was just a complete monster. Anybody that stood in front of him, he was going to wreck him no matter what he had to do. He was just a crazy, wild Samoan. Outside of the ring, man, just a loving guy to be around. A fun uncle, always joking, always barbecuing at his house. I always looked up to him. He was just so cool.
Perhaps an unheralded aspect of Umaga's game was his mastery of mental warfare. Umaga loved to present a wild, out-of-control savage, one who needed manager Armando Alejandro Estrada to handle all the details while he destroyed opponents. Umaga was the perfect definition of the word aura. A two-time intercontinental heavyweight champion, Umaga established himself as one of the purest forms of dominance to ever set foot in a WWE ring. His intense clashes with Batista, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, along with WWE Championship battles against John Cena, still live on in the memories of those who were fortunate enough to watch Umaga perform. And Umaga will live in immortality through every member of this family, whether it's with a huge Samoan drop, a running bulldozer into the corner, a Samoan spike, or even a war cry in Umaga is forever.
I wish he was here. I know he's watching from above.
So you, our beloved Us in training, are asked one simple thing here in the WWE 2K25 showcase: to defeat John Cena. You've done that in this mode before, right? Simple. It was at New Year's Revolution in 2007 that Umaga and John Cena first collided for the WWE title. Umaga appeared to be too much for Cena in the minds of many pundits. Undefeated in WWE some 9 months after his debut, and things were going very well for Umaga. Until they weren't. Umaga would see his undefeated streak end by, of all things, a damn roll-up after rushing directly into the outstretched shoes of John Cena. 1 second of luck allowed John Cena to escape the inevitable, and now it's on you to fix it. Head into that ring. Showcase Umaga's cruel brutality and get Umaga the WWE Heavyweight Championship victory that he should have gotten in the first place. I assure you, my dear friend, Armando Alejandro Estrada will make sure nothing else goes wrong if you take care of business inside the ring.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He could be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that since debuting right after WrestleMania 9 months ago has remained undefeated. And Umaga has been in the ring, Byron, with the best of WWE.
This man looks, moves, and sounds like a movie monster. Except Umaga is for real.
He is a Samoan bulldozer, an 18-wheel version with a mean streak. Big, athletic, strong, and probably going to outweigh John Cena by well over 100 pounds.
Since 1963, the WWE title has only changed hands twice here in Kansas City. That's twice in the last 47 years.
But Umaga is a scary human being, and he can easily change that trend right here tonight.
A phenomenal ovation in this arena because the champ is here. John Cena has a gigantic challenge awaiting him in the ring, but Cena doesn't have a reverse gear.
Absolutely not. The champ only goes one way, and that's straight at you.
John Cena, a three-time WWE champion, the handler of Umaga, Armando Estrada, trying to control this undefeated challenger.
Once the bell rings, these two are going to go at each other full force.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 353 pounds, Umaga. And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, John Cena!
Undoubtedly the top title in this company.
Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena versus the Samoan bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this building.
The undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena, and there's nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't just want to beat John Cena. He wants to obliterate him like he has all his other opponents.
But this is John Cena we're talking about. If anyone can stand up to Umaga's brutality and
Soaring! You gotta be kidding me! The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Oh! And don't expect much of a wrestling match in this one. Expect more of a brawl. This is not going to look pretty. It's going to get ugly. This is two trains on a track to a head-on collision.
toe-to-toe, it's going to be bad, it's going to be bloody, and it will come down to who wants it more.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Referee's nearing the end of the count. Better get back in the ring.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
John Cena and Umaga battling here. For the WWE Championship. Will John Cena halt the Samoan Bulldozer's path to destruction?
Cena's going to have to go all out to accomplish that. No one has been able to withstand Umaga thus far. This brutal Samoan has made a mockery of his challengers and is perhaps the ultimate flying. What? I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss. To the stairs. That'll stop anybody.
And you just see Cena's legs bent awkwardly off the steel steps. Umaga really pinpointed a target with that attack.
I don't know if it was strategic on the part of Umaga or just a result of his rampage, but either way, taking out Cena's foundation is going to sway the power advantage into Umaga's favor now.
Ouch.
A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus-pound Samoan Bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen, sometimes when there's a fight, you're not always going to be the biggest. You're not always going to be the strongest. And even if that is the case for Cena tonight, John Cena has never met a fight he didn't like.
Cena will try to gain strength from this capacity crowd in Kansas City, but not even that may be enough to stop a rampaging Umaga. Oh! Overwhelming offense now from Umaga.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense.
Oh, roughing the way there. No question John Cena has his work cut out for him taking on Umaga, who's been aptly named the Samoan Bulldozer for his relentless offense.
Yeah, and while Umaga may not be as refined in the ring as other superstars, his ruthlessness more than makes up for the difference. If Umaga can connect with some truly merciless attacks, then Cena and his title reign could quickly be in trouble.
And come on, was that really called for?
Oh my gosh, with one hand.
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey. And his handler, Armando.
No, nothing fancy here.
Instant victory.
Backed up. And he doesn't let the pin last long at all.
Channeling his energy to stay in this matchup.
Umaga with a retaliation.
Oh, with authority. Umaga proving to be a relentless super heavyweight, determined on becoming the WWE champion tonight.
A complete lack of sportsmanship from the challenger there.
Big back body draw. You see the height on that? Vicious right forearm. Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not...
Oh, come on. Did he really need to stop the pin like this?
Placing him in the corner. Mistake by Umaga. John Cena, sunset flip powerbomb.
I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left.
A lift up powerbomb. And Umaga, of course, coming from a very rich heritage. Some of the greatest athletes in any sport come from the Samoan heritage.
Umaga's aggressiveness can be traced back to his bloodline. When you're fighting a Samoan, you are battling a tough, scary human being.
The intensity of Umaga. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
Feet tied up. Has to be feeling vulnerable here.
Ooh, sharp kick.
And I could look at Umaga, and he reminds me of Yokozuna. His unmatched thickness and size is an orthodox offense.
Look at Umaga's thighs, his calves. They give him a great power and a great base. It makes him almost impossible to knock off his feet.
He's thick, he's strong, he's nasty, and he won't be slowed down. Nice hip toss.
We have a pin for the title. Shoulders up before two.
No time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure.
He answers right back. Big back body drop.
There was some power behind that punch.
Put in the corner now. And Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strength. Into the corner, just setting Cena up.
You have to start to ask yourself.
Think so. Look
What
out!
a headbutt. No one has been able to stop Umaga. No one.
You are seeing why Umaga is undefeated. Why no one has been able to stop the Samoan Bulldozer.
Here comes Umaga, and Cena catches him with a boot. John Cena from behind, rolls him up, shoulders down, and a kick out by Umaga.
And Cena immediately back into the clutches of Umaga.
I'm not sure what else Cena can do here. I'm not sure John Cena knows how to stop Umaga.
And Corey, you know there's no force equal to being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their own skull as a weapon that could stop an elephant.
Sometimes I look at Umaga and it just scares me. I think he forgets that he's even in a championship match. Estrada is very aware of it, but Umaga sometimes looks oblivious to what's going on, other than the fact that he knows he's supposed to hurt his opponent.
Having no conscience is what has set Umaga apart. If he gets confused and the bloodthirst takes over, that's where Estrada becomes useful by directing Umaga back to the ultimate goal.
I think Umaga just doesn't know when to stop attacking. He has no sense of what it means to pull back on the reins, so to speak.
Oh! Draped across the top rope.
Whoa. Clubbing forearm. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. Clearing off the announce table. This can't be good.
Nothing but bad intentions in mind, I'm sure.
Oh, great wherewithal there. Umaga with a reversal. And here he is, heading back into the ring. He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside.
He has got something destructive in his mind.
Oh, look at this. I'd rather not. Oh, my God.
Samoa driver to the table.
The level of destruction in this match is getting out of hand.
Oh, no. I think I left my phone in that desk.
Oh, it's not like anyone's going to call you, Saxton.
Returns to the ring, beating the count. Here's the pin. And he fights it off.
What do you have to do to put this guy away? And Umaga channeling his energy here. Two powerhouses, a championship on the line. We knew this would be a battle.
Umaga and Cena aren't giving up any ground here.
Kick to the gut creates separation.
Proof these superstars have done their homework.
There's some power behind that punch.
Off the right hand. What are they planning here? Off the ropes to senton. Cena now taking the brunt of the attack.
Umaga is simply overpowering John Cena right now.
From the top rope. Samoan
Umaga wants more out of his opponent.
Umaga with a crazed look in his eyes, staring down Cena.
Using the elbow.
John Cena looking to end it. Hey! And there it is. The title's not going anywhere tonight.
Makes a cover. Forces the shoulder up after two.
How have we not claimed a winner yet?
You gotta believe that not wanting to feel the agony of defeat is causing this never surrender attitude.
Cena and Umaga are out of control, taking each other to their absolute limits.
This has been as physically intense as we expected.
And avoids taking any damage.
Up across the shoulder.
Samoan driver.
Brutal attack from Umaga. He smells Cena's blood in the water. This'll do it. Umaga, Samoan spike. It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
Winding up.
Samoan spike.
The challenger clearing a path to the title.
Amazing.
This is complete insanity. Still holding on to the title by the skin of their teeth.
And now the Samoan Bulldozer are going to have to dig a little deeper to close this one. Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them. Cena, new champion, an undefeated champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, Umaga!
This proves it. Truly no one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan Bulldozer has wrecked his way straight to the WWE Championship. Cena's title reign is over.
An incredibly impressive showing from Umaga tonight, absolutely leveling John Cena in a savage display of dominance.
Will Cena come looking for a rematch? Only time will tell. But for now, this is Umaga's moment. He is your WWE Champion.
Hey, in WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure that you check. Hold on. Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Stop. Can you believe I'm actually doing Eric Bischoff's shtick? In the early 2000s, few words sent a shudder through the roster like the words 3 minutes, summoning the fearsome duo of Rosie and Jamal, collectively known as the 3-Minute Warning. Initially hired by the aforementioned Raw General Manager Eric Bischoff to interrupt anything he didn't find to be entertaining.
You're just not entertaining me. 3 minutes are just about up.
The two instantly made their mark in WWE with their complete and total decimation of anyone that was targeted. Their formula was really simple. 2 bruisers with surprising quickness who took pleasure in throwing opponents all around the ring with reckless abandon. And the trail of bodies left in their wake remains a testament to their devastation. Rosie, older brother of your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, and Jamal, who would in time develop his skills further and take the name of Umaga, were about instant gratification. They treated matches like a race, seeing how much damage they could fit into the shortest time possible.
The 3-minute warning with my brother and my cousin, it was just one of the coolest gimmicks of all time to me. It was catchy, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of knew what was happening. And I feel like we all remember when the 3-minute warning hit for the first time. You know, the whole Den TV area just lit up.
Every match was a train wreck. as the two would use their size to overwhelm most opponents, coupling that with incredible tag team maneuvers to increase the carnage to its maximum levels. That approach, maximizing damage while minimizing time, was a 3-minute warning signature. The team itself saw its run in WWE last for a little over a year, but in that time managed to make such an impression with the WWE Universe that it still resonates today. They are proof of the impact anyone can make if they capitalize on their opportunities, as 3-minute warning did every single time.
It was a short-lived gimmick, but it was a really cool gimmick, and I just think it shows the versatility of, hey, if you need us to go out there and tell you a Broadway story, I'll cover 2 hours if you like. But if you need us to come out in 3 minutes to make an impact, we can do that too. But you gotta be really good to be thrown in there with the very, very best in the industry. I'm getting all pumped and proud, for my brother and my cousin right now, just thinking about it.
Here in the WWE 2K25 showcase, we have selected another team that embodies the same mindset in Akam and Razor, the AOP. Similar to Jamal and Rosie, these two look to inflict the most pain in the most efficient manner. Like 3-minute warning, AOP happily dispatches when summoned. Like 3-minute warning, AOP features 2 Goliaths who will hurl your body from pillar to post before finally bringing it all to a most painful conclusion. It's up to you in this Extreme Rules contest to beat the AOP to the punch and showcase the Wrecking Crew approach that made 3-minute warning the premier bruiser squad in all of WWE. And don't worry, we will give you more than 3 minutes to make that fact perfectly clear. As a matter of fact, take your time and enjoy dishing out the punishment.
AOP is here, ready to wreak havoc. And they want to prove 3-minute warning has nothing on them.
2 roughneck teams ready to use this Extreme Rules stipulation to the fullest.
The following contest is a tag team Extreme Rules match, and accompanied by Paul Ellering, and a combined weight of 620 pounds. Akam and Razor, the authors of pain.
AOP look unintimidated by the task at hand. They are totally prepared for the merciless tandem of 3-minute warning.
You know, there's actually a lot in common between these two teams in terms of tactics and physicality.
And guys, the authors of pain now have 3 minutes.
And a combined weight of 770 pounds. Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Authors of Pain versus 3-minute warning is a recipe for brutality and ruthless carnage.
And that's in a regular match, Cole. This is Extreme Rules.
These two hit squads are going to tear each other apart.
3-minute warning made a career out of demolishing anyone who got in their way. Why would AOP be any different?
Because that's exactly what AOP does too. They play the same game as 3-minute warning.
We got 3-minute warning and the authors of pain clashing tonight. And nice takedown. Stacked him up. Saving his team from defeat. Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so challenged to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight.
Vice-like grip on the trapezius muscle. This is terribly painful.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Many would call the AOP and 3-minute warning equally brutal. How can one of these teams get the edge in this head-to-head contest?
It's true they're well matched, but AOP tends to be the more methodical and calculating of the two teams. If AOP can get control of the pace and smother 3-minute warning's chaotic in-ring style, they'll be in a position to win this.
Oh, we had that scouted. Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings.
Akam found himself in the wrong place there.
Jamal putting some punishing offense on display.
Oh, this is going to hurt. Stop right to the gut. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's got to hurt. Cranking the head. Oh, Razor gets cut off. Stiff headbutt.
Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
We call them equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one is safe when you're in the vicinity of these teams.
And he tosses him back in now.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Has their opponent down.
Camel clutch locked in, agonizing submission hold. Perfectly executed.
How do you counter the camel clutch?
He's prying their hands apart.
Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over.
And come on, no, don't bring the trash can out. That's for cleaning.
Well, Saxton, it's about to be used to clean house.
Ooh. And what's he looking for here? Tearing down the leg now.
Oh, good gravy. He went for the ladder. What's he going to do with that?
Oh, that's not how you're supposed to use a ladder.
Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warning's thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse.
And here we go, returning to the ring. Oh, what a response.
He's looking fairly drained. This is what we expect out of Extreme Rules. No one is safe. Reverse STO.
And then a stomp. Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Now Jamal's got one thing in mind.
He's setting his table.
Up across the shoulder.
Raises it, cuts him off.
3-minute warning might just be done messing around.
The cover! Rousey and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Rousey and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning. In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all the carnage we witnessed here tonight.
We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking in WWE, shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in.
Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina and the Usos helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year in WWE, making sure they all survived together. In later years, Tamina has formed alliances with both Naomi and Nia Jax, honoring this family's connection. While Tamina has looked to create her own name in the industry, she has never missed a chance to acknowledge her place in this family either. Trained by Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, Tamina was instilled with the same instincts that have carried each member of this family to wrestling glory. Her in-ring approach is similar to many in the bloodline. Quick striking, high-impact attacks, and smothering holds. As capable with a super kick or a big splash as anyone else, Tamina has maintained a remarkable level of success in her WWE career. A constant contender, Tamina has competed for the Women's Championship on many occasions. She's also held the Women's Tag Team Championships along with 9 separate reigns as the 24/7 champion. Tamina has proven capable in any environment against any opponent. Tamina is always the perfect test for a rising contender. Defeating Tamina proves that you're at the top of your game, and she will always expose those who aren't quite ready yet. Taking her lightly is the easiest way to book your visit to the local medical facility. Tamina has taken part in many memorable moments, but in the 2K25 showcase, we're going to give you the chance to make history. In the first ever women's Money in the Bank match, Carmella, of all people, would walk out victorious after letting someone else do all the work. Tamina, Becky Lynch, Natalya, and Charlotte Flair were all robbed of a great opportunity that night by Carmella. So this is your chance to make it right. Showcase Tamina's grit and take out the other 4 ladies in this ladder match to become the first ever winner of the Women's Money in the Bank. Carmella might still sneak out with the win, but if she does, she's doing it on her own because we're not allowing anyone else at ringside for this match in our showcase.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following is the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Introducing first, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair looking to become a Triple Crown champion. Every title, every opportunity she has put in front of herself, she has seized. This is a night where careers change forever.
You're right, Cole. You can feel it. Legends are going to be made. Careers defined. Hearts broken. This is Money in the Bank.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Next, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
To add to that, Michael, I talked to Becky earlier and I asked, are you nervous about this? She said, yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm more excited than anything because I get to be part of history.
Becky Lynch, the first woman drafted to SmackDown. First SmackDown Women's Champion. Can she become the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Well, you can feel the excitement the moment they brought out the ladders before this show started. There is a big fight feel right here in St. Louis.
There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking on 4 different opponents in a ladder match.
From the Pacific Islands, Tamina.
This is a milestone moment that is being watched all over the world.
And Tamina is hoping to live up to her family's legacy. She wants that briefcase. She wants that title. It's in her blood.
Mella is money, and she is as confident as ever.
Making her way to the ring from Staten Island, Carmella.
Byron, Carmella's made a couple of good points recently, saying, I was the last woman drafted in the WWE draft last summer. How big of a chip is on her shoulder?
Oh, she's got a huge chip on her shoulder. And also, don't forget, Carmella has had some major victories lately, so she has all the fuel you could need heading into a match of this type.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
Every last woman in this match has chased this opportunity so fiercely. They have chased the championship, perhaps none more so than Natalya.
Winning Money in the Bank would certainly go a long way to helping Natalya prove she too is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Winning that briefcase is like taking the proverbial express lane to success.
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime.
Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Full focus on obtaining the point.
Slow and steady won't win the race in this situation.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Tamina landed heavy offense on Charlotte.
Charlotte thought tonight would be an ascension to her throne. Tamina's here to ruin that dream.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder or retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to a ladder and close to the briefcase.
Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match.
3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalia, who's a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
And this one's taken to the outside.
Veteran confidence and mind games on display from Natalya. Ooh, oh, man.
Into the barricade.
Ooh, man.
And she's positioning the ladder perfectly in the center of the ring there. Head up that ladder, center of the ring. She's reaching out and trying to hook it as fast as she can.
But it looks like that hook is causing a lot of problems up there. Lynch has a hold of the briefcase.
Might be Becky's best chance right here.
She might get this.
I think it's more than might.
It's almost done.
The ladder is gone, but now hanging on for dear life.
This is really bad.
And they just busted out in that platform maneuver. Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
And Becky's toughness certainly got tested by that hit.
Yeah, Tamina just inflicted as much pain as possible and enjoyed it. This fight seems to be heading in our direction.
Be ready to evacuate, gentlemen.
Adrenaline pumping. Here she goes. Top rope.
There's the takedown. No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank. High knee right between the shoulders.
And that's not going to make Tamina happy.
Yeah, Becky looked as locked in as ever there.
Inverted DDT.
Counter. Saw it coming.
Hooked up.
Fisherman suplex. The contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight. And she heads out to the floor. Obviously was in need of a breather.
And out at ringside is not the place you want to be grounded. Oh, this is Natalia's wheelhouse.
The Hart family legacy lives on. Sharpshooter applied.
She's trapped in the submission.
Very unique escape to fight her way out of the sharpshooter. Oh, man. Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh, my God, Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Got
the ante now from the top.
Oh, my goodness, taking out everybody.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable. Athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her on the apron?
Ah, jeez. Bam! Ooh, knee lift.
Targeting the throat there.
Veteran confidence and mind games on display from Natalya.
Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalya, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb the ladder at all.
Propped up in the corner.
German suplex. Uh-oh. Ooh, that foils Lynch.
Struggles with Natty by nature.
Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Trying to put the ladder in the middle of the ring.
This is where you want it. Right place. Is this the right time?
And that's clearly taking a heavy toll.
If she can turn things around here, I'll be speechless.
Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb.
This is the chance. Could be the only one.
It's just a matter of time now.
No room for error on top of the ladder.
You're so close. Gonna be tough to stop this victory from happening now.
Impossible. Natalya turns the tables.
She's going for it.
She certainly is. She can do it.
All eyes are glued high above. Big right hand. Shoved into the ropes and attacking the lower back.
And look at from a back suplex. And she's reeling now.
These are the moments professionals train for. When you are at your breaking point.
On the top rope now. Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win? Reaching for the prize.
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
Yeah, certainly seems to be having trouble up there. Can't waste any time now. Gotta get it off that hook.
That's it. Tamina has the briefcase. Tamina is Miss Money in the Bank.
The winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, Tamina!
Any member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are going to be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone, but that was never the case for Jimmy and Jey Uso. Jimmy and Jey Uso looked to be stars from the very start, constantly evolving their look, style, and offense as they progressed in their careers. Face paint and board dances would fade away, and the two would embrace the day one-ish mentality, looking to punish opponents and send them to the Uso Penitentiary. The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos have main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team of the 2010s. The Usos are the greatest team of all time. Jimmy and Jey are poetry in motion, each knowing what the other is looking to do next, each using every bit of savvy they gained growing up in professional wrestling to keep their edge. And sure, in recent years, it's been difficult between the two. Jimmy did cost Jey his match at SummerSlam against your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. After months of the anger building between the two, Jimmy and Jey ended up as the first two entrants in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, bringing things to a head. But even that moment wasn't enough to settle the issue, and so they would fight again at WrestleMania 40. Jey Uso truly became main event and found his inner yeet, even adding another tag team championship with Cody Rhodes as his partner. As your wise man eventually would suffer as well, Jimmy found himself betrayed by Solo Sikoa and unceremoniously dumped out of Solo's version of the Bloodline. When Jimmy and Jey are a tag team, they are pure art. They are the reason for the resurgence of tag team wrestling's popularity over the last 15 years. And perhaps, oh, perhaps, their grandest moment came during the 2017 Hell in a Cell, when they would lock horns with perhaps their greatest opposition ever, The New Day. From July to October of that year, the SmackDown Tag Team titles would change hands 4 times between the two teams, both looking for ultimate bragging rights. The Usos' connection as twins always gave them an upper hand with most teams. But the New Day had their own trick, utilizing the Freebird rule to allow any two of the 3 members to compete in any match. Jimmy and Jey could never know for sure who the opponents would be, with a different game plan needed for each iteration. With nothing clearly settled after 4 months, the New Day would offer to defend inside Hell in a Cell, and the Usos gladly accepted. We've seen the Usos showcase tag team wrestling at its most beautiful. Now we want you to showcase the brutality that exists within Hell in a Cell. Big E and Xavier Woods are going to use everything at their disposal to take you down. But you've been down since day one. Now it's time to force the New Day to realize there's nothing wrong with them being in second place, and there's nothing that's stopping you inside Hell in a Cell.
Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world-famous 4-time champs and feel the power!
you prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the 4-time Tag Team Champions?
The following is a tag team Hell in a Cell match and is full.
This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos!
Tonight in Detroit, the Usos welcoming New Day into the penitentiary. This is going to be like a Chow Hall beatdown.
In every sport, you hear about super teams. Well, tonight, we're seeing two super teams of the modern era. This is going to be special.
Tornado tag rules here, gentlemen. 2-on-2 as Kofi is going to be locked outside the structure.
Pinfall or submission needs to happen in the ring, but we all know this fight's going to go everywhere before that happens.
There you see what it's all about. Tag Team Gold. Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match where the pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell, no tags, no countouts, no disqualification.
The Usos and the New Day came into this match expecting and prepared to raise the bar, raise the level of competition, and make history. This is going to be unforgettable.
Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match where the pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell, no tags, no shoulders down, pinning predicament.
He's really trying to rush this match.
Into a top lock. All the talking we've heard leading into this match, we've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, 3 clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos love to...
Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match where the pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell, no tags, no countouts, no disqualification.
The Usos and the New Day came into this match expecting and prepared to raise the bar, raise the level of competition, and make history. This is going to be unforgettable.
So many amazing matches. Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match where the pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell, no tags, no countouts, no disqualification.
The Usos and the New Day came into this match expecting and prepared to raise the bar, raise the level of competition, and make history. This is going to be unforgettable.
And Jimmy able to reverse that. All the time. Roll up here. And an early kick out.
A little too soon for that cover to be effective, but he is making a statement by going for it at this point. He wastes no time dodging the attack.
Biggie on the receiving end. Oh, stop. Away. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell.
Here with quick cover, title on the line.
And an ear fall.
At this point in the match, I'm surprised the ref hit 2.
Clothesline.
What impact. Trying to get up. He has no clue what's in store for him here. This cell is meant to contain all these superstars, but that's not to say this cell can't inflict unimaginable damage on those who step inside. We're going to see these teams tap into their barbaric nature.
20 years of Hell in a Cell, and this structure still surprises me with the ways it can torture every part of your anatomy.
So many amazing matches between these two teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show.
The Usos and New Day have a unified goal to raise the bar of tag team to the sky. The champion taking the high-risk option to retain the title.
Oh, man.
And he retaliates. Oh, ouch. Oh, bang. Gruesome counter there.
Oh, nice DDT. Woods with his opponent.
With a wheelbarrow facebuster. And slides back into the ring. Up the rope he goes. Big E maybe. Woods top rope with the completely missed the mark there. The Usos and the New Day have had such a back-and-forth competition within the tag team division. You can just look at these teams' title reigns, their dominance.
What tells you these are the two best teams that WWE has had in a long time.
Here's the pin. Title could be decided. Shoulder shoots up before two.
Not quite enough to put him away.
Over the elbow.
Punch right in the head. Taken down instantly. Jumping headbutt finds the mark.
Woods gets him back. But what impact. This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
I have a feeling the Usos' objective is to send the New Day to the hospital.
Well, two teams so familiar with each other, some innovation with weapons almost becomes a necessity.
Super kick!
Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw the New Day walk out of SmackDown as champs in a street fight. A match the Usos handpicked, but this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a...
Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell, and Jey Uso set outside the ring, and now the New Day on the attack. Big E, as aggressive as I've ever seen him here tonight. And Xavier Woods now with toys, kendo sticks in hand.
And it's about to get more aggressive, more vicious, more barbaric. I've never seen this vicious of a side from the New Day.
It's what Hell in a Cell does to you.
Now with the kendo sticks, Xavier Woods unloading. Well, you're saying it, Byron. Hell in a Cell makes you do some awful things. Just attempting to survive, attempting to win.
Do whatever you want, punish however you want. Right now, that seems to be the mission statement of the New Day in order to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
And that's what it's about, proving you're the best in one of the most insane environments in WWE today. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
Well, no time to be a jovial bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's not about entertaining. It's about putting your sworn enemy to rest for good.
The champ with the cover.
Oh, man.
He breaks the ref's count before 2.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to let it end like this. Jay quickly moves.
And he has an answer for Big E.
DDT! Fight.
And the action is shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell.
And he now slides back into the ring.
Challenger's in a bad way.
The effects of the cell come for everyone. You can only stay safe for so long. Back suplex.
The Usos and the New Day have been training title reign for the majority of the year now. This, the covers, wasting no time.
Risk on the top. Misses big time.
The champ's slowing down some now.
This is how it goes in Hell in a Cell. The match keeps going.
Had scouted and met with a back elbow.
Over. Nice. DDT.
He'll make his way to the ring.
Oh, my God. Trying to string together as many hits with that weapon as possible.
This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action. Swing on sight from way up
And completely missed the mark.
I don't care how tough you are. Hitting the floor from that height has got to hurt.
Planted with a wicked DDT. Great counter. Ooh, what an uppercut.
Jarring.
And it looks like, yeah, he's donning the Crimson Mask after that move.
Taking this fight back into the ring.
Woods just took a shot that has painted his face with a Crimson Mask.
Took the world slam.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal form.
Out of the ring to the confines of the chain link enclosure. Ooh, step ahead there.
Jay with bad intentions.
Oh, my God. The champ getting closer and closer to being put away.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays.
Scaling the turnbuckle here.
Top rope. Good God.
And Jimmy and Big E slugging it out middle of the ring. This has been a vicious, brutal match between two of the great tag teams today.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Bang! Double super kick.
And the Usos now looking for that patented Uso splash from the top rope.
Uso splash. The cover to win the tag team titles, and Woods handcuffs it all, breaks it up.
At the last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team.
Credit to Woods for his never say die attitude, but Xavier Woods is outgunned right now.
And look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs. Using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
And Woods now down. And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods.
That Hart may not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jay back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in stereo. The cover. The Usos win the tag team titles.
Here are your winners and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos!
A true rock star entrance.
There is an electric feeling in this arena.
Undeniable energy to his arrival.
Setting the stage for what's to come next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura.
The King of Strong Style is ready for action.
His renowned striking ability, his MMA background.
If you come at the King, you best not miss.
Especially when the King can hit back.
Claims he has, quote, been reborn.
Cole, I think it's more than a claim. Shinsuke's proven it with newfound brutality. Here comes Muta.
A true innovator in this sport.
And his opponent from the land of the rising sun, weighing in at 230 pounds, the Great Muta.
Muta's appearance alone gives you goosebumps.
You can feel the powerful aura of pure intimidation.
The Great Muta, intensely silent as he makes his entrance. When the bell rings, his attacks do the talking.
Oh! This is brilliant!
This is horrible. This is completely uncalled for.
That doesn't matter now. We got a fight on our hands.
The referee issuing a warning here.
I wanted to see this match. I hope the ref doesn't call it off.
I actually agree with you, Saxton.
Snap! Pile driver.
We've seen how damaging pile drivers can be, and that one looked particularly painful.
And he slides him back to the mat. Superstars in the ring, and the referee officially starts the match.
Well, this is the way we're starting, Cole. I think the WWE Universe is in for quite a show tonight.
Suplex! And Muta is turning to the crowd for assurance.
Shinsuke has certainly shown the most sadistic side of himself as of late, Corey. Do you think that's going to play a role in this match?
Absolutely, Cole. That more dangerous edge of Shinsuke's could very well be the most important factor at play here. Shinsuke's not going to be holding anything back tonight.
The Great Muta turning up the intimidation factor.
Oof. That's an attack that takes aim at the King of Strong Style's crown.
Such physicality from the Great Muta.
Placed against the turnbuckles. Knife edge chop. One step ahead of the Great Muta.
And in the chest as well.
Taking things to the top rope.
Up high. Oh, man, he landed rough there. Oh, he's looking to completely render this leg useless. Stump puller leg snap. Very effective. Leg trapped. Looking for the heel hook stretch. Oh, that's going to hurt.
And all eyes are on Muta now. Kick to the gut.
Dragged around into a neck breaker.
Turned inside out by the Northern Light suplex.
Take it over.
Go for the win here.
No,
this match is going to be hard fought.
Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now? And he turned it around.
Nice job docking contact there.
Muta looks to capitalize after the reversal. Drop kick from behind.
And Muta is turning to the crowd for assurance. Really feeding off all of his faithful fans.
He beats the count. Barely.
Stops the kick. Got him caught. Into a dragon screw. Game changer. Running leg drop. Nakamura is going to have to act fast here to stay in this.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
Hurricanrana, Dios mío. Quick reflex is so important in a match.
Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do?
Made it to the ropes.
And that will break the hold. Got the leg, dropping the elbow right on the knee.
Shinsuke Nakamura needs to figure out a solution.
This is where strong style gets tested. And again. And now the great Muta is feeding off the energy in the WWE Universe.
Muta going up high.
Sky high. Ooh, what a moonsault. Muta can put it away here.
There's two. And Muta picks up the W. These guys feel no love for each other. Here's another look.
Here is your winner,
a big-time win for the great Muta.
Nakamura is a man of many talents, but even he falls short sometime. I'm sure he'll recalibrate and somehow come back even more dangerous.
We are dealing with the X Factor of WWE.
Tonight just became perfect.
We are about to see a technical masterpiece.
And his opponent from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing in at 260 pounds, Mr. Perfect!
The pinnacle of perfection. A man with 0 holes in his game.
Mr. Perfect is a tough test for any opponent. Tonight, they're going to have to be even better than perfect.
You were looking at a man who put the Intercontinental Championship on the map.
A true measuring stick as a champion and a superstar.
Everybody wants to be perfect, but only one man is.
The Crafts, Lude, X-Pac, always ready to put on a show.
And always ready to prove that he can take down much larger opponents. No matter how you feel about his personality, X-Pac's in-ring skills are undeniable. So innovative.
You'd think X-Pac would let his work speak for itself, but then he wouldn't be able to run his mouth.
And in the opposite corner is the flawless Mr. Perfect. Perfect has superb technical ability and can tear his opponent to shreds.
No one doubts that Mr. Perfect is an extraordinary competitor, Corey, but he's known to throw some cheap shots, too.
Ooh, stiff punch.
Just like that, sent out of the ring.
Mr. Perfect feeling a sense of confidence here.
The crowd is fired up. Perfect is fired up.
Gosh.
Oh, this is what you get. He had that coming.
It goes without saying that there is a certain disdain for your opponent when you pull off something like that.
Big back body drop. Oh, you see the height on that? Just cranking the head.
And for X-Pac, how can being aggressive and quickening the pace play in his favor?
X-Pac is proficient at attacking fast, making it hard for his opponent to keep up. The more X-Pac can do that here, the better off he'll be.
That just knocked him a bit off balance.
Yeah, Mr. Perfect looked as locked in as ever there.
Pulled back.
Can he do it? And a kick out.
He's determined to keep this matchup going.
Oh, that brings a rush of blood to the head. Mr. Perfect looking to embarrass his opponent.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. He could be enjoying the moment too much, giving his opponent a lot of room to recover. Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism. Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Stopping their opponent.
Forearm smash after the stomps. Playing possum. Shoulders down. Stops the ref count before 2.
He's still in this.
Rana drop kick. Wow, what a leg sweep. Taking out the knee.
Oh, man. That'll destroy your ligaments.
And over.
I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Please don't remind me, Corey.
Attacking the knee. And he's looking out of sorts now.
Another reminder that the longer this match goes on, the harder things are going to get.
Oh, my. Down with authority. Into the pin.
Will it be?
And he kicks out at 2. Wow.
Big-time power slam.
And now X-Pac is getting beaten down.
Yeah, X-Pac needs to rethink his strategy.
And he moves in for the cover. Manages to escape before the 3 count.
And frustration might be starting to set in.
Boom.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
He gets the shoulder up at 2.
Somehow, some way.
Snapmare.
Big double axe handle.
Tossed by the neck. Mr. Perfect with an explosive sequence here.
It's going to be hard to stop Perfect here.
Turns that away.
Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark.
Mr. Perfect getting challenged there.
Big drop of the leg. Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting duck here.
Spinning heel kick. Here's the cover. I think this may... Oh, wait, no.
Not like this. He's still got more left in the tank.
Delivers the knee. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Oh! Just punched him right in the mouth. Right in the face.
My God.
Distress showing on the face of Perfect.
And this is what X-Pac being aggressive gets him. It's hard to keep up with this. Lift off
Through the air. And connects.
You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that. Oh, hold on. Is he thinking of the submission here?
The crossface chicken wing.
Oh, look at the angle here.
Tap all you want, but in this case, a surrender does not grant you a reprieve.
Measured stomp right to the gut.
Followed up by another to the chest.
Boom!
Devastating cranial impact with that move.
This is not looking good for him.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done. Now heading outside.
Raw drop kick.
Hey, Alejandro. Glad you're enjoying it. Consider subscribing, hit the notification
And
bell,
now
brother.
thrown back into the ring.
Check out the rest of my playlist on my channel, brother.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent. Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Perfect pausing to soak up the adulation.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent. Trying to fight it. Anything to not give up.
Of all time.
A quick count.
I don't know. I
There it is.
got a lot of them,
With
man.
style.
Shawn Michaels, Undertaker,
What a shot.
Sting, Ric Flair.
You
I
know
like-
what he's thinking.
I got so
and
many.
it is not good.
Caught the leg.
Mr. Perfect, you see him right here. 1, 2, 3 kid.
Into an atomic drop.
Bret Hart, of course. I love Bret Hart.
Sent into the corner. Caught him right in the jaw.
What a shot. Caught with a punch. Being placed onto the top rope.
Guys, I was afraid it was going to get to this point.
I was hoping it would.
Oh no! It's a back superplex.
And the onslaught to his core is continuing. This could be for the win. Mr. Perfect did it.
No, I do not speak Spanish.
And here's another peek at the moves he saw in that match.
Any requests, anybody? Want to see a match? Any match requests, anybody? What you guys want to see?
Here is your winner, Mr. Perfect!
And it's X-Pac on the losing end in this one.
Making the difficult look easy, you have to hand it to Mr. Perfect.
Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns, huh? Okay. Coming up. Coming up next, just for you, Alejandro. Any type of stipulations? We just want it to be a regular. We'll do a Seth Rollins. Roman Reigns Iron Man match just for you, buddy. You make sure my settings are just right, so I got a good match here. We'll do an Iron Man match. You make sure put that right where it's supposed to be. I don't know why it keeps going back. I thought I had it on there. All right, here we go. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. Iron Man match. And we're going to do it. Why not at WrestleMania? Time limit, we'll do it 20 minutes. No countouts, no disqualifications. Yeah, Alejandro. This is what I'm all about on my channel, man. I'm all about having fun. Charles Robinson. It's right up his alley, this kind of a match. Special guest referee, how about that then? A special guest referee Iron Man match, how about that? We'll do that. All right. We'll have Roman come out second. Where's Roman? Ours. There they go. Wait a minute, must have missed him. There he is in all of his glory. And Seth Rollins. Special guest referee. Who should the referee be? I know exactly who to get. I think I do, at least. If I can. They won't let me get him. I want to get Paul Heyman. I want Paul Heyman to be the special guest referee. They won't let me do it, unfortunately. Or will they? Yes, they will. Paul Heyman. Here we go, man. Just for you. Enjoy.
Well, this should be a fascinating change of pace. An opinionated loudmouth, outside or inside the ring, I'm sure.
Referee match. Please welcome the special referee for this match. Special counsel, the Wise Man.
The stipulation, the winner of this match gets a title match.
You know,
against Cody
I'm
Rhodes.
not sure about this. Not to downplay a manager's role, but they're not active like a wrestler or a referee. They might get overwhelmed out there.
Don't you worry, Saxton. They may have a tough time with the physical aspect, but managers in WWE are mentally sharp. They'll work
Who was
smarter,
I going
not
for?
harder tonight.
I love them both. I grew up on, I was born in 1981, so I grew up on Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, bro. Those are my guys.
Who he's dealing with. It's
Right.
Seth freaking
I grew up on Michaels. I saw Michaels and Undertaker career from the beginning. I was there as a young man. I watched them at the beginning and to the end. So for me, Michaels and Undertaker, that's like Larry Bird and Magic Johnson to me. You know, I grew up with those guys.
And the participants, first from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins.
Gentlemen, the choir has never been louder than on the grandest stage of them all.
A man with no shortage of ego, but it gets even bigger come WrestleMania.
Successfully cashed in his Money in the Bank in the main event of WrestleMania back in 2015.
Yeah, Michael, but Seth has also seen his share of misfortune at WrestleMania, courtesy of Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, but tonight, the Visionary turns that WrestleMania luck around.
The original Tribal Chief is here.
If you guys like what you're seeing, please give this video a like. Consider subscribing to the channel and check out my playlist. Make sure you hit the notification bell as well. Sit back and enjoy. Thanks.
WrestleMania, acknowledge him.
The Tribal Chief has returned to the grandest stage of them all.
Ready to correct his course after 40.
It goes without saying how huge this opportunity is for Roman Reigns.
Yeah, Saxon, but this is where Roman usually thrives. He's defeated the likes of Drew McIntyre, Triple H, and The Undertaker here.
But tonight, He has more to prove than ever at the Showcase of Immortals.
Ladies and gentlemen, acknowledge him.
The WWE Universe embracing their tribal chief.
Reigns standing tall. The OTC is still the pinnacle of this industry. These superstars came.
All right, this is my first time doing it, so okay. You have to start the match with the referee. You may exit. Okay.
They're looking to put each other to the ultimate test and find out once and for all who the superior athlete is.
And let me tell you, when you're battered and bruised, every minute on that clock can feel like an eternity. This match is as mentally demanding as it is physically.
Collar and elbow.
Driving their legs, putting their opponent into a tight corner.
And into the collar and elbow. Just saying, get away from me.
Just like that, Roman gets stopped. Oh, kick connects.
From the outside,
Front bomb. Hold on. He's just measuring him now. From Rollins, went for the springboard and missed.
direct takedown, got the shoulders down.
Gets to the rope and the ref stops the count.
He averts the offense.
Rapid fire Samoan drop.
Our guest referee taking issue with something. Oh, shoulder to the gut.
Puts the boot to the midsection.
Boot right to the throat. Our appointed official is really getting in their face.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Apparently, this match needed a mud hole.
Vicious, aggressive attacks.
Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts. I don't care what they say. Nothing good ever comes from getting the tables.
He's looking to take things to the outside now. Table launch right at their opponent. He gets back into the ring.
Rollins is feeding off the WWE Universe.
Ooh, sharp elbow. Ooh, point of the elbow counters that.
Okay, Alejandro.
Obviously, in an Iron Man match, you want to score the first fall as soon as possible.
Well, that will put you ahead on the scorecard. You also have to remind yourself that this is a marathon, not a sprint. You can't spend all of your energy just to get that first fall, because that slim lead might soon turn into a huge deficit.
An effective attack to the leg can hurt everything from balance to mobility. It can drastically limit you inside the ring.
And here's a cover. No, he kicks out.
And give it to the referee. That was a standard pin count for sure.
Our special referee doing the zebra stripes proud.
From Rollins, springboard knee.
Reigns is facing some sick double-leg takedowns. Gonna stack them up here.
Shoulder pinned.
Raises the shoulder before the 1 count. What a counter by Rollins.
Muscling out of a double underhook. Alabama slam. Wow.
Ooh.
Nasty.
Ooh.
Forearm gonna cut off the wind. Guillotine applied.
Could we be looking? What was that? They weren't even near the ropes. Here comes Reigns.
Turns it around. Sole of the foot meets the stomach. Nice side headlock applied. Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Fought off with an elbow.
Look at these series of boots.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
He's able to reverse it. From behind, shoulders down. And the referee stops the count before 2.
The ref is counting it. Rollins looking for it.
Stop!
That could finish off Roman.
Makes the cover.
An important fall, but it's coming up a very speedy count by our special referee.
And he goes crashing to the outside.
This one's heading to the outside.
And here we go. Things just got interesting.
1/4 of the time limit is ticked away thus far.
It's never easy to come back from behind in a match like this, but with plenty of time left on the clock, now is not the time to stress about it.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
Seth Rollins taking charge in a big way.
The homework done on Roman is paying off. You know, looking at tonight, this match has not been called fair. Not the way I see it.
Our referee is clearly out of their depth.
Reigns.
No coming back from Reigns after that.
Cover. 2. And they're still in this.
Don't ever doubt the tenacity of Seth Rollins.
Now this is what you can expect from Seth freaking Rollins.
It's not often we see the tribal chief held up at the 1-yard line. You have to think Roman will want to dial up that maneuver one more time.
Big forearm.
Big kick right to the gut.
What a display of strength here. Oh, and is able to battle out of the grips to some safety.
Let's go. We're going to see it. That is what it takes to topple Reigns. Cover.
He kicks out somehow.
The head of the table almost went to the back of the line on that one. Roman better get it together.
And Rollins not handling this well. That was it, for all he knew, but it wasn't.
Rollins soars. Blockbuster.
He's making his way to ringside now. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
Okay, this could be too much. A sledgehammer? Really? Reigns averts the attack. Safety of the utmost concern here as the referee removes that object from the ring.
Official discarding that weapon, making sure the ring is safe.
Sent right into the corner. Oh, he's got him where he wants him. Here we go.
Pushed on their shoulders.
Does he have him here? Stopping the ref's count at 2.
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. And he heads back into the ring.
Eludes the attack. Kick to the gut by Rollins. Up high. Here's the pump handle with suplex.
Launched. And concern being shown across Seth's face at this point.
Rollins with a head of steam. Big air. Down low with the stuff. It is all Rollins down. Wait a minute. Hold on. What kind of count was that?
The count. That's going to keep Rollins down.
Cover. 2 count. A kick out. I don't believe it.
It's going to take more than that to keep Seth Rollins down. I can tell you that much.
How much more can you give them? Was that the last drop of gas left in Seth's tank?
Roman has been denied. This is not something we're used to seeing, and by the looks of things, neither is Reigns. Sent out of the ring the hard way.
And Rollins is showboating right now.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Uh-oh.
Leg drop across the neck. The ref cleaning up the destructive toy left in the ring. Being stopped, being measured, and clueless to it all. From the top.
Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing.
Calculating the next move here. Fighting out. Power slam.
Kick to the gut.
Dragged around into a neck breaker.
And Seth batters the opposition with even more offense.
Rollins, with that truly impressive stamina, allows him to keep going on like this.
What an incredible performance by Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. Both men refuse to stay down.
We're seeing Rollins and Reigns go beyond the point of no return. The will to win will drive both men to incredible feats.
Every person in this capacity crowd is on their feet.
And with good reason. These superstars are earning all of their respect.
Reigns now losing ground.
Seth's doing whatever he wants because he can.
Keeping an eye on the clock as we have reached the halfway mark.
And we can see that one competitor is clearly attempting to break away with a solid 2 falls lead.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
He has a ladder now. No telling how many ways he plans to use it here. Got out of the way, but can he capitalize? Oh, sent crashing right into the ring post.
Setting up for something here.
Don't do this. Don't do it! I think this official might be a little confused about what's allowed in this match.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
That's a lot of blood starting to pour out of Seth's head.
Roman Reigns, look at this, just clothesline after clothesline, destroying his opponent. From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Will it be? And he just pulled through to score a fall here.
Got his opponent in hand.
And there's the Uranagi. Landed it. And Rollins contending with some more hard offense.
We know Seth has a big gas tank, but he needs to dig into the reserves now. Roman Reigns locked and loaded in the corner. O'Connor rolls, shoulders are down.
Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
Incredible resiliency.
The roar of this crowd has been building, and they are at a fever pitch right now.
You can feel the anticipation growing with every second that ticks past in this match.
DDT! Is it enough? The cover! There's 2. Almost ended it there.
Looks Looks like our guest official is pretty good at this ref thing.
He's right on top of the action, calling it down the middle.
Ooh! And what need is there? He may get the 3 count right here!
I think so!
We have a pin, but... the ref is failing to start the count.
This has to be deliberate. Is the ref not seeing what we're seeing? Oh, what a clothesline. Able to slip out of that one.
Belly to back suplex.
Roman Reigns about to put his opponent away. No getting up from this.
Reigns put his stamp on this one.
And going for the pin. So late in the match, but he's able to score the fall.
He's quick to get out of the way there.
He's reaching under the ring for... This referee's been absolutely awful. And I'm glad they're going to send another referee out to replace this guy because he stinks.
How can you guarantee that this new official is going to be better than the last guy, Cole?
Anybody could be... We got a cover!
An important fall for him here.
Look out!
Stop! It's over. You can't survive that again.
Shoulders down. And he catches a fall with that.
Oh. Put down face first.
Seth Rollins.
To the back of the net.
Can Reigns recover from that?
Cover!
He went for it and scores the fall.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
He might tap. This might be...
Nice escape. Oh, now this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in.
The WWE Universe can't believe what these warriors are doing to one another.
Everyone's fired up. What a bout!
Rollins dodges in the nick of time.
And there's Rollins delivering yet another devastating attack.
This right here is a testament to the sheer willpower of Seth Rollins.
Oh my goodness! The clock is dwindling down as we enter the 4th quarter of this Iron Man bout.
Feeling like a hopeless hill to climb here. Down 3 falls with the clock ticking away.
And these focus attacks are really adding up.
Yeah, the body is like a roadmap of wealth right now.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Reigns with the guillotine.
Clearly not trying to win this one right now, just adding insult to injury. And there he is, he's giving up, huge fall, captured off the submission. Set him up, Russian leg sweep. And now this conflict has found its way right by our announce table.
In another minute, the chaos could be right on top of us. The tribal chief taking a moment to compose himself.
Looks more like taking a moment to gloat.
Across the top rope, all the way to the floor.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
What a spear by Reigns. Wow, Reigns nailed it.
2. And that fall will get added to his score.
Steering clear there.
Single leg drop kick caught him.
From the outside,
Springboard swanton bomb. 2. Stops the pin.
He almost had him.
Golly. And Seth continues to take on more and more damage.
Seth has got to dig deep and find a way to push through this.
Ooh, dropped right on their face.
And deep into the match, Reigns lets fly another heavy attack there.
These do-or-die moments are when Roman Reigns is at his best.
He's able to dodge out of the way.
Got him in the corner now.
Manages to reverse it. Going for the neck breaker. Able to break the hold into a neck breaker of their own. Oh! A savage beatdown with a barbed wire bat. From the top, elbow drop. Ooh.
Just like that, Rollins dodges. This superstar looking to put this thing away. This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being done here.
Time closing in towards the end.
Lining it up. Here it comes.
Stop! And this has to be the end of it.
Oh, I think we know what Rollins is thinking. No!
And that was a precisely measured attack.
No! Just shredding into their opponent with that barbed wire.
No doubt about it. This is just an extreme insult to injury. Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep... Yes, able to survive and pull through.
Slips away just in time.
The action from that Iron Man match is worth a second look. Heck, it
What
was
a
so amazing,
surprise.
it's worth about 100 looks.
Paul Heyman betrays Seth Rollins, but Rollins wins the match. All right, Alejandro. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you later.
Here is your winner, Seth freaking Rollins.
What an incredible moment for Seth Rollins.
Tonight, the Beast Slayer fulfilled his destiny and brought his former Shield brother down.
Rollins knew he had to stay the course and do whatever it took to defeat Reigns.